Use the function values and the trigonometric ratios to evaluate each trigonometric function. Given that tan theta equals 5 square root of 2, where
applicable, yes.
then rationalize the denominator and leave your answer in radical form.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Cindy. Okay, so now this is a trigonometry and this is a trigonometric ratio. So usually without being told, you just need to draw a right triangle. Without being told, draw another right triangle. Like I said, it doesn't really matter the direction of your right triangle as long as it is right triangle. Okay, now determine your theta. You can also choose here as your theta. Even when you choose here as your theta, it doesn't change the distance, the solution. So now, once you have chosen this side, so the side that is facing it is the opposite. So here is the opposite. This side is the adjacent. This side is the hypotenuse. And then they said that tangent theta is equal to 5 root 2. So always start with your SOHCAHTOA, always. SOHCAHTOA. See, even though that I know this formula, but guess why I keep on writing it? Guess why I keep on writing it? I keep on writing it because once you write it, you will not forget the formula when you need it. Because once you start processing your numbers, it is likely that you are going to forget some things. So tangent is, they say tan theta is 5 root 2 over 1. Of course, theta is always opposite over adjacent. So this means this side is 5 root 2. The adjacent is 1. And we should get the hypotenuse. We should get the hypotenuse. Okay? So now, how do we get the hypotenuse? We come back to Pythagorean theorem, which is c squared equal to a squared plus b squared. So if that is the case, now a squared c squared is equal to 5. This is where many of you make mistake, or some of you did, those who attempted this number. This is where you made mistakes. So pay attention to this, what I'm going to do here. So 5 square root of 2, it should be the whole thing raised to power 2, everything, plus 1 raised to power 2. This is where most of you make mistake. So now, this is going to be 5 root 2 multiplied by 5 root 2. 5 times 5 is 25. 2 times 2 is 4. That's square root of 4. And square root of 4 is what? 2. So 2 times 25 is 50. So this side is 50. This side is 50. Now, and then they want us to do sec. You see, they want us to do cosec. Cosec is hypotenuse over opposite. You see, we just got hypotenuse, which is 50, over opposite is 5 square root of 2. So that's the first one, A. B, they also want us to do cotangent. Cot theta would be, look at cot theta, adjacent over opposite. And that will give us adjacent over opposite. That is going to give us adjacent is 1. Adjacent is 1. And opposite is 5 square root of 2. Next, they want us to do sine theta. So C, sine theta will give us opposite over hypotenuse. So here opposite is square root of 5 actually. It should be 5 square root of 2 is the opposite over hypotenuse over 50. Now, D. D would be, they want us to do what again? Sec theta. Sec theta. I keep on coming to my SOHCAHTOA. Sec theta is going to be hypotenuse over adjacent. Sec theta is going to be hypotenuse over adjacent. So hypotenuse right here is 50 over adjacent is 1. And last but not the least is cos. So E, cos theta is always adjacent over hypotenuse, which is adjacent over hypotenuse, which is
1 over 50.
1 over 50. 1 over 50. And you are done. It does say where applicable. It does say where applicable, do what? Rationalize the denominator. It does say that. But let's wait till we do the other one. Then we'll come back to rationalizing denominator. You see, this one you should rationalize. This one, you should rationalize the denominator here. You should rationalize the denominator here. You see, because the denominator has an irrational number. But let's just suspend it for a moment.